by the way, we found something really, really cool. Jackpot. Look at this. We got a spider spawner down here we can do something with after we clear this area out. So that would be really handy. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome to my world. We're here, we're doing things back on FTB Unstable, Minecraft 1.10. Now, there's a cool little thing that I was told in the comments by, well, he's been around for a while. He was absent for a little while. Yes, I did notice your absence, buddy. Paul Rue, I think. I don't know if that's your real name. If it is, we'll go with Paul. But you're Paul. So, Paul told me that you don't have to go down. Because before, well, the way I was marking out the quarry sections, I don't want to go this way because I'm not ready to pump out an area or clear it out just yet. So we're going to go in the other direction. We're going to go over here. But the way I was doing it before is basically, if we go over to this guy and we say, hello, you, shift right click, so we'll select the first corner, we'll fly over here, and we'll do this. Now, what I was doing before is that I was actually digging down into the opposite corner that we wanted. And I was going, okay, bloop, 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 all the way down, right? That's pretty much what I was doing in order to get to the next place. Well, this is something I kind of noticed, like I saw it. Why do I have an extra dirt block? I don't understand this. Where did the extra dirt block come from? Did I have one in my inventory from something? I don't remember. Anyway, so instead of digging all the way down to the Y level that I wanted, let's just go ahead and figure out what this Y level is. Oh, the best thing about the angel rings? No fall damage. We're on Y level 60. Okay, we're going to end up going further as well. Yeah, I'll cover back over this because 60 is not deep enough, obviously, because we want all the diamonds and everything too. But we're going to go over here, and we're going to see if this works out. So if we go like this and we say, okay, this is the second block, but then we click in here, we should be able to set, this is the dimension offset, -1. Oh, right, so it's -1 of the thing. I want to go to minus... Oh, see, I have to do the math. Hold on. -20? Because -1 would put us... We're on 80 right now, so -1 would put us on 79. I guess, I don't know, -20. We're just going to go to -20. So if I go in here and change this to -20, it should send it all the way down to 60. If we go back over here, whoop, fly. And we're going to see if this works. Now, aside from that, what I also want to know is if this situation will work. Now, you guys know that this guy outputs anything it digs, anything it quarries, upwards into a chest or whatever. And drawer controllers, you know how these guys work. They're connected to the drawers so they can put into any one of these drawers, and it's not going to be a big deal. Now, obviously, for obvious reasons, we are more than likely going to run out of room, so I'm going to be adding on to this. But for now, we're not worried about it. But what I want to see, what happens when it fills up, when every single one of these extra ones are filled completely, what happens? What happens to this? Does it just stop? Does it stop mining? I think it just stops because that's what happened with the chest. But will it react the same way with a drawer controller? Will it even work with a drawer controller? I don't know. So let's go ahead and flip this bad boy on. We're going to check it out. That didn't do anything. Ooh, does it not work? It may not work. Ooh, there's no sound. What? Oh, it did work. Or is working? Wait, are you working? Oh. Did you start at the bottom? Yeah, look at you starting at the bottom down there. Look at you go. Okay. But is it still going? This is what I do not know. I don't think it's still going. I think it's done. Because there's the dirt. There's only 2. Oh, no, there's 37 dirt. And there's 2 iron ore. But why did it stop? It shouldn't have stopped. It's on stop. Oh, I know why it stopped. Okay. Oh, no, I did it wrong. I think. Dimension 21. Okay, offset. Yeah, it should go. See, I'm not sure about this. Solid box. I think it went down to -20, but how do I make it do what it... There should be a way to do this. Dimension 20. Offset is there. Where's my solid? Solid box. See, I need to know what these things are. They can change. Dimension is only a one thing. So is this the dimension then 120? No. I am so confused right now. Okay, so now I know exactly what my problem was. Number one, offset was fine. I didn't need to change the offset. This is not dimension, which is what threw me off. Dim. Dim in Minecraft means dimension. Means what world are you in? And since we're in a different world, that's exactly what my mind went to. What dimension number are you in? But that's not what this is. Dim, in this case, does not mean dimension. It means dimensions. Meaning the dimensions of the box. So we have 20x, meaning 20 this way, 20 this way, and 1 tall. So if we reset this to back to -1, that's where it's going to start. And we want this to go down 20. That's what we're looking for. Now that should be fine. So we're going to go ahead and start from the top and see what happens. Also, I have tried to do this again. I keep trying this. It seems like if I tell it to void dirt, it will void dirt, but it will not void the cobblestone. And if I tell it to void the cobblestone, or like if I flip it, basically, if I do this, then it won't void the dirt, but it will void the cobble. So maybe the stone is what I need to check. Maybe it needs to be like this. And this one doesn't matter because it's cobblestone. I think there's an issue with the stone to cobblestone conversion in this. It's not working. I don't know why, but it's not working at all. Now, we do have these chest things, and that's fine. It'll be all right. In that case, it'll work out, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird, and it really kind of bums me out. So we're going to try this again. We're going to do this and this just because. Yeah, we're going to see what happens. So we're going to put this guy back in. Oh, are you starting again? I never turned off the lever. Do I have to flick it on and off again? Yep, that's what I had to do. Just go ahead and do that. Why is this not gotten? This should be gotten. Is it going to, for some reason, get the wall last? I didn't change anything else. Because it's weird. When I changed it to the offset did get this. It's like it got it last or something. But, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so see, it stopped. It stopped, which is actually good. It means it ran out of something. It collected a bunch of other things that it can't place anywhere. Or something. Something is happening. It's trying to pick something up that it can't. Perhaps, or maybe it's out of energy? No, it's not out of energy. You're on Y70. Oh, so you're still going, I guess. Okay. See, it's getting cobblestone. But it's not getting dirt. That is the key. It's getting cobblestone, but not dirt. I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with the stone to cobblestone conversion here. 70. You're on 70. What are you... You're stuck on this guy or something. I don't get it. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? Why? You have enough room. 32 by 64. Are you full? Stack limit 32. Oh. Yeah, there we go. See, I need to put a void on that thing. It's got to be voided. I need to void this stuff. I really do. This has got to be voided. Okay, so. I'm testing something. Let's take a look. Yeah, definitely does not continue when I'm not in the area. So I think the chunk loader actually needs to be over top of the area that we're mining out as well. The RF Tools builder does not keep it chunk loaded, which is kind of unfortunate, really, but it's not too big of a deal. I do want to go ahead and see if that does indeed work. So let's go ahead and show lasers, and we'll increase it to that. Is that big enough? That's not quite big enough. That's a lot. That's a big area, too. That's so huge. All right, let's make it even bigger. 49 chunks being auto-loaded forever. Yeah, that's enough. Hard to see the lasers, but that is actually right on the edge, I think. Pretty daggone close. That's a big area. I wish I could customize that more and say, hey, not quite that much, buddy. Not quite that much. I just need that direction. I guess I could move the chunk loader over. That would be the smart move, wouldn't it? Hold on. Let's actually be smart about this. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to move you. Okay, got it. All right, good, sweet. So if we move this back over to, I don't know, on top of here. Perfect. Show lasers. How big is this now? Is that all of it? I think it is, actually. Just barely, but I think it is. And is that all of this? Not quite. Let's go ahead one bigger just to play it safe. And that way we're still only loading 25 and not 50. So that's better. Now we know for a fact we're getting all of that stuff way over there. And everything will be fine. We'll get everything, all of the everything. Everything will be good. And I'll be happy about it. Okay, let's turn off the lasers now. I am glad this thing has lasers. I mean, that's a good thing. That's a pretty good thing. But anyway. So, I wanted to get started with something that I haven't played with in a while. If you remember in the last series, we didn't do too much with the magic-y stuff. Because everything was intertwined. It was a little meh. I didn't like how everything was so closely tied together, and you had to get into witchery, and you had to get into blood magic, and you had to get into Thaumcraft just to do a little bit of Botania. It really, really bummed me out. It took a lot away from the magic stuff. For me, it did. I know a lot of people love the idea of that, but I just didn't. I would much rather them stay separate. So, since they're separate here, and since I didn't get into them in the last episode, I figured we would go ahead and do that. Now, if we take a look at the Lexica Botania that we need, I was also looking at magnets, too, because magnets are really cool. Now, we have a couple choices. Sigil of Magnetism, which is probably what we're going to use for the long term, but we're not into blood magic yet. We'll get into that a little later. Electromagnet we might use, I'm not sure. It depends on how good this one is versus this one. This one isn't too incredibly difficult to make, although we do need to make this, which means we need a bunch of vibrant alloy, which is not the easiest thing to make, and blah, blah, blah. So we're not going to worry about that yet. But yeah, we'll be looking at magnets later. And the ring of magnetization we might get initially. Even though I don't really like it so much, I have to take it off, and it's kind of annoying to me. I really don't, I'm not a big fan of this. But, I don't know. We'll have to play with it. But if we take a look at the Lexica Botania. Yeah. It says 4. 4 saplings. And I'm not sure why it says 4. I don't know if it actually takes 4, or if maybe it just takes 1. It does. But it says 4, so we did 4. Anyway. Now that we have the Lexica Botania... Welcome to Botania! I congratulate you on the fine choice of strapping a sapling and a book together. Or just finding this tomb in a chest. Whichever applies. You can navigate this book using the arrows at the bottom of the page, or your mouse wheel, or the arrow keys. Thank you for all the controls and stuff. Despite it looks... Okay, we read it all. We did good. Thanks, Vasky, the mod author. Now, you can move out of the tutorial now. I hope you enjoyed playing. I feel like I wanted to do... Shift to get various categories. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something if I do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't share. Oh, I share. Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's pretty neat that you can share it like that, though. It just shares it to chat. I thought it was gonna like open a link or open a web page or something. It worried me a little bit. Back. There we go. This is what I was trying to get to. Now this right here. Configure Botania from in-game options. Some options might need a game restart. Ooh, that's... Holy crap-o, that's pretty neat. There is something in here, actually, that I wanted to show you. If we go to the index, we go to... oh, what's it called? Decay. Something about decay. Is it in here? Something about the decay of the things. Let me find it real quick, because it's an interesting little thing, and I missed it in my last series. The last time I did this, I missed it. I don't know if it's a thing that's in this. I should be in this one. This might be it. I'm not sure. Preventing decay. Yeah, there it is. Look. And it's gone. It's gone forever. I don't know why they added that in or what it's for. I don't even know if it prevents decay. But we're going to try it out. Now, rest assured, even if we did just prevent decay, I am not one to stick with the basics and make a huge plot of land of day blooms or anything like that. That's not what we're going to focus on. We are going to go further with it. We are going to use the further flowers. So even if I did accidentally prevent decay or whatever that thing is, maybe it's a cheat, maybe it's a way to go back. Because I know a lot of people were really upset with the decay of the flowers. So if that is a way to go back and prevent that decay, rest assured we are going to. We're not going to worry about that. We're gonna progress. I know I kind of hashed on that for a bit. Are you still going? You're still going. Okay, check this out. All right, this right here is now set to 119. We are only on y equals 80. It should not be 119. That should not be the dimensions of the box. It doesn't make any sense that we are not going all the way down, but we're still not. If we go in here and take a look, which, by the way, we found something really, really cool. Jackpot. Look at this. We got a spider spawner down here we can do something with after we clear this area out. So that'll be really handy. Probably break it, though, to see if we get a broken spawner. But maybe not. Right now, it's a way to get a bunch of strings. So we're probably, you know, whatever. But I'm glad it doesn't break the chests or the spawners, so I can do what I want with them. We get dark steel. We got a whole bunch of stuff in here, which is really, really cool. I'm liking that a lot. A lot of iridium shards as well. But anyway, so other than that, if we take a look right down here, we're only on Y level 20. And it doesn't make any sense. Not even a little bit. That we're only on Y level 20. So if I go in here, for example, well, I want to go all the way down to 0. So if I go in here and add 20 to this, which would bring us all the way down. It would bring us all the way down to 0. Then I would be able to get there and should be fine. But I'm betting this isn't going to work. Okay, so I do know the problem that the builder has. If you see now, I do have it going all the way down to bedrock, which is perfect. It's excellent. Excellente. It's great. I'm lagging a little bit. There's a lot of lava in the area that's trying to update and everything. And lava's like really not good. But anyway, so the problem is that the builder is checking upwards as well. So it's going upwards above this. It's going all the way up from 160 all the way down to 0. So that's pretty much what it's checking. When I tell it to go up 2, right? When I increase that bounding box by 2, it's saying whatever I had set is the direct center, so it goes up by level and down by level, which is why I had to set it to 160 since we're on level 80, so it checks 80 above this level and 80 below this level, and this level is the midpoint because that's what I selected. So that's what the offset is set at. So it's just kind of, I don't know, it's a little weird, and it does take a little bit longer because it has to scan all the way up and then go all the way down to find the blocks that it actually needs to query. But overall, it's not too terrible. I also made this a lot bigger, so this is fine. We're getting, we have 1 diamond so far, which is fine, I guess. We have a bunch of this stuff, a whole lot of this stuff, and I'm not exactly sure. I know this is like this can be turned into an alternate bone meal is one thing. Fertilizer it can be turned into. I don't know, but we have a lot of gold. Maybe not a lot. 43 gold is pretty good, though. Whole lot of iron, a whole lot of copper and tin and lead, as well as some of this, and probably... You're basalt, and you are basalt. Oh, this is a different basalt, I guess. Wait. What? Are you a different basalt? You look different. Why do you look different? Basalt and basalt. Hardened stone. Okay, anyway, I don't know, but whatever. So, that's kind of a thing, but now we're getting all this stuff. It should still be going, I hope. It may not be going. Ooh, it's not going anymore. And I know why. Oh, crapo. I need to put a void thing on a lot of these guys, actually. But until then, there's a lot of friggin' basalt. Now you can go ahead and continue. Just get out of my inventory, because I don't want you to be in my inventory. Now, one very cool thing about this place is that all of the flowers, all of the mystical flowers seems to be grouped together. So anytime I need any particular flower, I can literally just fly around in this place and be like, hey, I need some things. And I just look for a big patch of that one type of flower. Flower? Of flower. For example, this is one that I need over here too. I think these are it, right? Right? Oh, they're light gray. That's not what I want. I do need some yellows, I'm pretty sure. Might as well get some blues and some light. Might as well get some of the light gray. I can't talk today! Light grays as well. It's irritating when my enunciation is so far off. And I think one of the main problems of why I can't speak sometimes is actually that I try to talk too fast. Like right now, I am attempting to slow down my speech. I'm actually slowing down the speed at which I talk in order to better enunciate my words. And it works flawlessly. I just need to remember to do it more often. What? Why didn't I get that? Wow. Thank you. Ah! I didn't get that one either. Why am I not getting the tall flowers? That's interesting. Anyway, I guess you don't get the... Maybe... I don't know. I mean, it's logical. Well, it's not really logical. But it's Minecraft logical. You don't really get the tall flowers very often. Well, you do actually get tall flowers. Why don't I get the tall flowers? I don't know. Anyway. Doesn't really matter. I suppose it's okay if you don't get the tall flowers, but I kind of figured it would give you maybe 2 smaller flowers or something. Can you give me the block? Thank you. I hate that sometimes. Like, for example, the flower can be hanging off the edge, like, way over here, but that bounding box is far to the left, and it's really kind of, like that one was, actually. Like this one is, too. Look how far outside the bounding box this guy is. So you're trying to click on, you're like, click! Go! And you're just clicking through to the dirt. You have to move over to the left to click the bounding box. It's really kind of stupid sometimes. But anyway, so now that I have a bunch of the flowers, we can get started with a little bit of the Botania stuff. We won't be able to get too far, but we will be able to get somewhere. And again, I'm trying to slow down the speed at which I talk so I can enunciate everything better. That's all of the basalt I had to clear out of here just to make room for the rest of stuff. Anyway, whatever. Let me get a few things set up here for Botania, and I will see you back in just a second. Alright, so first and foremost, we need the Pure Daisy. And the Pure Daisy is going to allow us to do a few things. First and foremost, if I go to an empty hand, I should be able to... Okay, it didn't work that time. Does this not work anymore? It doesn't work. There used to be like a shift right click thing. You could like shift right click to add in the recipe. I guess nobody used it or something. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so we're going to get a bunch of Pure Daisies here. And that way we can actually convert a bunch of stuff over into the things that we need. Okay, first and foremost, these guys are going to go here. 1, and then there's a space here. 1, space here. Space here. There we go. Okay, so there's our Pure Daisies. Actually, that works out almost perfectly. You can't really center it because it's, you know, an even amount of flowers and stuff, but whatever. And then I need to put in regular stone and wooden logs, which I think I have somewhere. I'm not sure where, but that's going to give us some other things that we need. Regular stone. I don't know if I have any regular stone. Do I have any regular stone? I should. There's 1 piece of regular stone. Is that all I have? Is that all the regular stone that I have? Well, that's unfortunate. If it is. It might be. Let me go get some regular stone real quick. I thought I had more. Alright, so now that we have this stuff converting over, I can go ahead and break these guys. I can't break them. Look, Sai doesn't work on this stuff either. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Sai, fix your stuff. Vasky, fix it. It needs to be fixed. Like, wait, hold on. Let's evaluate this real quick. Botania, made by Vasky. Sai, made by Vasky. They don't work together. I can't even break the Botania blocks. With a different mod, Okay. Oh, look, I can break the wood, though. How interesting is that? That's really weird. Anyway, so now that we have this, what I need to do, actually, I need a... Okay, I'm stealing a piece of wood because I need a crafting table over here. Let's make a... I can't make the slab version? Oh, that's a bummer. Anyway, so I guess we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go. Okay, now we have a crafting table. Hello. What are you? Interesting. This guy has an inventory, an actual inventory. You can't go into it except with a crafting station. But I bet I can put that. No, I can't. I can't put anything in. That's really kind of weird. You can see the inventory. So if I can't put anything in because it doesn't have any water. So now if I go in, I should be able to put, no, I can't. Nope, I can't. That's really weird. But what if I do this? Is this going to crash my game? No. I can't take it out or anything. I can't interact with that inventory. Hold on, I need an empty hand. Okay, thank you. But, I don't know, that's really weird. It's, Alright, anyway, so, let me go ahead and get the living rock. Let's do this. Look, you're a monopool, and this is not a diluted one. This is an important distinction from old versions of Britannia. It used to be that your monopool would be diluted right away with this. But, instead, the diluted, I guess, is now deprecated, or it's even probably removed. Okay, diluted monopool. It's made with slabs, so if you want a smaller one, you can still make the smaller one. But the regular monopool, here we go, monopool, diluted monopool. This one's made with full, this one's made with slabs. And I guess you can't really even turn a diluted into a full. Fabulous! And this is shimmer rock, which we can't get yet anyway. The everlasting guilty pool, which is not craftable, it's a creative only. You can craft it in skyblock, which I'm a little upset that I didn't actually do. But anyway, so now we have a monopool. So here is the next step. This is the big thing that we had to do, that I wanted to do today in this episode. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to put you right there, just in preparation for what we want. And I'm going to go ahead. I need gold, don't I, for a mana spreader? Spreader. Give me. Yep, I need pieces of gold. I do have the living wood, but I don't have the other stuff. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and make some day blooms. Day blooms do decay, or they should decay. Apparently endoflames do. No, they don't. Endoflames don't, because they eat resources regularly. The passive flowers do. Passive flowers are flowers that generate passively. Like, for example, hydrangeas are passive flowers because they constantly eat water. And water, you can just continue to duplicate over and over again. You don't have to consistently fuel them. You don't have to give them more food over and over and over again. But the endoflames, you have to continue to give them things to burn so that they can actually do that. Now, you can set up an automated system to give them to them, so they're kind of passive, but really that's using a very complex mechanic that is not involved in Britannia and isn't default by Minecraft, so it is not considered a passive generating flower. But anyway, so now that we have all of this, we can make let's see, I want to do a little bit of that, but let's see about the flowers actually. Let's actually go ahead and tell. Now, the pure daisies we definitely needed, but generating flora, what do we need for the endoflame? So we can go ahead and just do this right away. Oh, I have to have mana powder. This is why. Shift click, I have to do that. Redstone, glowstone, sugar, floral white powder, any kind of powder can be dropped onto a monopool and turned into a mana powder. That's neat. The others are not difficult. So what I want to do is go ahead and generate as much of that as I can just to get the mana powder. I don't want anything else from this. I just want mana powder. I don't want to use anything else except the mana powder. I need the light blue flowers. Light blue flower, I need orange flowers, and I'm going to need more seeds because I don't have quite enough. And I think I need yellow, right? Yellow and seeds. So let's do this. I think that's it. What is the recipe? 1, 2, 1, and 1. Yeah! Bloop! Did it! Daybreak arrival. Okay, give me the bucket. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna punch a lot more bushes to get a lot more seeds. I'm gonna make a bunch of day blooms. I'm gonna have them set in an area. I'm gonna go get a piece of gold so I can make a mana spreader. So I can aim that mana spreader into this guy and actually, hopefully, collect a bunch of mana that way. Get me out of the water. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Here's that thing I was telling you about. The whole duplication thing. I can right click and actually put it back. Now, finally. It only let me do it the one time for the last friggin' flower, but it let me do it at least. Anyway, moving on. Now, the next order of business, as far as this is concerned, is we need a couple things. I think, is it 3 twigs? I think it's 3. Hopefully, I'm not messing this up by putting in 3. I may not have needed 3. I don't know. I like light blue, so we're going to do a light blue and a white. That's usually what I do. Mystical white. Bam! Got it. Wand of the Forest. That's my favorite color combination, by the way. Light blue and white. Perfect. Now, we have function mode, bind mode. Bind mode is handy because if we take our mana spreader and we go over here, which is where we're going to put our flowers, and first and foremost, not stone, because when we break it, we won't get it back. Let's do dirt, because it's easy to break. And we're going to have this one step above, just like so. We can break this now. Then we can go, bloop, bind you to you. And now that the mana spreader is down right away, when we take our day blooms here, we can set these out, which, by the way, need to be in some kind of a checkerboard pattern. Sort of, kind of, like so. And we'll put one here, and we'll put one here. You want them to be diagonal, because diagonal, they won't interfere with each other, and they'll just kind of get what they get. They should be, are you? Yeah, okay, you're connected. I was about to say, man, hold on. You are connected. Okay, good. Okay, they're all connected now, so we're very slowly going to get some mana. That's all we need for now. Eventually, we're going to be able to have enough to get a couple of mana powders, and we'll be able to upgrade to the Endo Flames like right away. I like upgrading right away. Endo Flames work so much better, and they're actually not even that difficult to automate. How did you go there? I don't even know how I did that. That's not what I wanted to do either. What the crap is going on? Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Chill, relax. But now that we have this, we'll be able to get the mana powders pretty quickly. We'll be able to upgrade to Endo Flames, like I was saying. Blah, blah, move on. I do that a lot. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. I tend to go... I explain things too much. I am aware that I do this. I am trying to stop. I have been trying to stop. It's very hard for me to stop. But I do try. Ever since I was a kid, I have always tried to explain everything to everybody so clearly that there was no way that they could misunderstand what I was trying to say. And that has resulted in me repeating myself the same things over and over again. And it's not good in this type of scenario. I need to learn to move on sometimes. And I am working on that. That is something I am working on. Thank you for giving my game back. What the crap is going on with that? That's weird. Anyway. So, I am actively focusing on that. I'm also actively focusing on trying to slow down my speech, which you see me doing now, or you hear me doing now, but I wasn't doing it pretty much anywhere else in the episode, because it's really hard for me to do that as well. So, yeah, and that way, by slowing down the rate at which I speak, more people will understand me, and I won't stutter and, slur my words so much. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. I don't believe it will be bad, because even my slowed down speech is pretty fast. But we do have a bunch of stone here. That's good, too. But anyway, so, yes, I've already told you what we're going to do here. Moving on. That's a thing. So we have a Britannia set up now. We have a quarry, an active quarry. It's not always active because I don't have a huge amount of power or anything like that. You can see this guy is done now. He's built up. He has all the energy he needs. This is now completely done. Let's see how many diamonds we got, actually. Let's take a tally of our resources while our mana over there is building up. Let's see. We got 41 lapis. That's pretty good. 6 diamonds. It's not too terrible. I mean, it could be better, but, 43 gold. 7 resonating ore, which is good if we decided to go into deep resonance, because it is a power generation, wicked power generation, but it's a little hard to configure. It's hard to get up to the top tier things, crystals. It's hard to make those. And while it's very interesting, I'm not a big fan of it, personally. I think it's too hard to get to the top tier. And then you have the redstone here, a bunch of iron. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in here. This is pretty good. But that is about all the time I have for this episode. In the next one, we're going to be going into Britannia a lot more than likely. Just because by then we should most definitely have enough of those mana powders that I was talking about. So we'll make the Endo Flames, and everything will be good there. But if you did like the episode, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more, you want my videos sent directly to you, then don't forget to subscribe. Comment, favorite, share if you feel like you want to. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps.
trying to communicate with you. It will react if you bark. Bark twice if it's a bit deaf.
Whoa! What was that? What are you? Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! What? That's cool, man!